Cool. So we made an app called Noto, and we're trying to make parking simple. So how many of us enjoy getting parking tickets? All right, you, sir, are not our target demographic. How many of you can read these signs and quickly identify if you are able to park in this location? And since nobody raised their hand, you are part of our demographic. So San Francisco, the city of tickets, in 2015, they issued 1.4 million parking tickets and generated $88 million in revenue. And so we are here to slash the San Francisco budget and bring that number down. So we made an app called Noto. It's pretty easy to use. We have our splash page with the tow truck. And then basically the premise is you take a screenshot of the parking signs, and then using Amazon's AWS recognition service, we parse the text off the street signs and determine whether or not you are able to park in this location. And then if you can, how long can you park there? So you can see on the most right side, sweet, you can park here without getting a ticket. Which slides are good? Yeah, we're going to do a demo, so we'll skip through these slides. Where's the videos yet?
Whoop. 1 2 minutes.
Cool. So we're not going to do a live demo because we know how those go. So we took some screenshot videos of the app working. Yeah, we're using Expo clients to deploy. So we use React Native to make the app, and Expo client to deploy to apps we can test.
There's our beautiful splash screen.
That's our beautiful splash screen. Yeah, let's get another. Where's our other demo?
We can just go over it.
This one? Cool. Yeah, so we use React Native, Expo client to build out the native app. We use Netlify to deploy a standing static page, but we didn't do too much work on that because we focused on making the app actually functional. Back end, we use serverless Lambdas as well. We use Java and Python. And then, like I mentioned, we use AWS's image recognition service to parse the text off the images. And then, yeah, you can see the different signs if you can park, if you can't park. And then we have a little, what do you call those hidden treasures?
Easter egg?
An Easter egg, yeah. We'll come up in the video in a second.
We'll get there.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey.
Awesome. You can't park here. And then is this the Easter egg?
It's the last one.
The last one? This one?
Nope. One more.
All right.
I think.
Yeah.
That's the last one. Cool. And this is the last demo. Am I missing anything?
No, that's about
Did I
it.
cover everything? All right, cool. So if you take a picture of something that is not a street sign, like Nick, for example, we process it and we identify that's not a street sign, but it could be a hot dog. So you could use the hot dog or not app to identify if it's a hot dog afterwards. So yeah, that is our application.
We're also using Hasura. We're using Hasura to store user information. That's actually one of the screens. Because
Can you say that again?
Yeah. So another feature that we have is storing your location and the time that you park. Because eventually we can do, time back to your car. If you have 2 hours, but it's a 30-minute walk, then you should probably head back 30 minutes before the 2 hours is over. So then we have a video of, no, that's another parking.
It's probably one. We don't have a video of it. You don't have video? I thought we did.
We have a location section, and it comes up with, we might not have put the video in the presentation, but if you look here at recent locations, it'll show your most recently parked place. Right now it has all the places that you parked recently. Yeah. And we're storing that using Hasura, and it was super easy to set up, really easy to post to our database, and really easy to fetch the information. So thank you, Tanmai and Joe. I think that's it.
Cool, let's hear it for Noto. Talk to your podiatrist to order that one.
No question?
So what do you do when there's like multiple separate signs? Is it just based on the image, or does it have like? Sorry, does it have like geolocation as well, or is it entirely on the single image? And what do you do when there's like multiple signs going around?
It's a single image, single location per image. And then we take image and we detect objects on it. And if it contains street sign, then we do parsing and recognize text on it. If it doesn't have street sign, we just do hot dog. So if it has street sign, we trying to detect those different signs in the picture and just process them separately. But like eventually we have a rule engine which just runs on each of the signs in one picture and just like combines the result.
And specifically, signs, as we found out from walking around the block, there are probably 25 data points around here. They're never compounding. Each sign is its own rule. So how it works is our image recognition takes each sign as its own entity, a string that we put in an array. And if that rule doesn't let you park, then it'll flip the flag and we'll exit the rule engine. So we'll check, okay, first rule, can we park here? Yes. Let's check the next rule, which would be the next sign. Can we park here? Yes. Then we check the next rule. Can we park here? Yes. If you can park according to each sign, then you're good to go. You don't need to consider them together. You just need to consider each one separately.
Any other questions? I'm pretty unfamiliar with the AWS text parsing. Is that supported across multiple languages?
It is. It is just an API they provide. So they support like 8 different languages. It's just a library. You can use it inside of the Lambda or without Lambda, however you want to use it.
Very cool.
Yeah, they support like most common languages.
Cool. Thanks.
How do you How do you account for formatting, like different formatting of signs and actually interpreting them?
There is not many difference. So currently we're just assuming that we only have California users. In future, we will probably let you, just like according to your position, just figure which state are you in and which country you're in. So those would be different libraries of rules for each state. And then in California, all the signs are pretty similar. And there is no like formatting difference. We're just like upper string everything and just compare. So we're using mostly regular expressions.
Cool. Do you accept liability if someone says like your app misled them to park somewhere and they got a ticket for it?
Our next step's to hire a good legal team. That's the first hire.
Well done. All right, let's give it up for Noto.